I'm Beth Kepler, Director of Teaching and Learning at Tays Valley. This is part 3 of the series on preparing for school success. In this video, we'll talk about Schoology parent notification settings, the weekly digest, joining groups, and where to find additional help with technology tutorials. To get the most out of Schoology, it's important to make sure you're getting the proper notifications from our staff. You'll want to review your parent notification settings in Schoology. To do this, make sure you're on your account. Here, you see the green check mark is next to the parent name, indicating we're back in the parent view. Click on Settings. The first tab on this page is for account setup. Here you can change your password or add an alternate email. You'll want to click on the Notifications tab to check your notification settings. This page allows for you to connect the Schoology app to your account. If you download the app, you'll be able to get important push notifications. Personally, I like getting notified if I have a message from a teacher or if a building update has been posted. If a teacher messages you through Schoology, you will get an email, but it'll also send a push notification to your phone. You can either respond through the Schoology message app or through your email. You'll want to review your notification settings to make sure you haven't turned off all notifications. This screen is showing both settings for mail and mobile because a cell number has been connected to the account. While you can adjust most settings, we highly recommend that you leave group and school updates on, as well as the ability to receive private messages through the app. You can now go to the right and choose your child's name from the drop-down. You have the ability to adjust some notification settings by child. The first is related to the weekly parent digest, which I'll explain in a few minutes. You can choose to get this digest daily. By default, this digest goes out to all parents on Friday afternoon each week. Next is a setting where you can choose to get overdue notifications for late assignments. I'm going to be honest on this one. Many of our teachers are still learning all the ins and outs of Schoology. The overdue submission settings are a bit tricky on the teacher side. Sometimes things accidentally get overlooked when teachers set up an assignment. I would compare it to sitting in a meeting and forgetting to silence your cell phone. Don't get alarmed if you get an overdue notification. Teachers will be posting a weekly checklist or pasteboard. If you're monitoring it, then you know things are turned in. If an overdue notification comes in, don't jump to the conclusion that there is overdue work. Investigate, because there could be, but don't panic. Multiple overdue notifications would be cause for alarm. Keep in mind, teachers are learning, and honestly, this is the one setting that's the toughest at the start of the school year for new teachers. Each week, you will receive one email with the subject line, Your Child's Weekly Schoology Summary. We send these out automatically on Fridays. The digest will list your child's grades for the week, if they're in grades 4 through 12, any building updates that were posted for the week, and if you scroll down past all the assignments, the updates that teachers have posted in the individual courses. This section isn't always in real time if you choose to get the digest just on Friday. I'll be honest though, for my own kids who attend in the district, I don't log into Schoology and look at their courses every day. I just rely on this weekly update to keep me informed. I do like looking at the updates on this digest to see what reminders teachers have been giving. For example, many teachers will post, don't forget student council nominations are due by August 30th, or remember to finish reading Front Desk for the book club discussion. And I'll be able to reinforce those things at home. Please keep in mind that the attendance section is not linked to our student information system. Some teachers keep their own attendance in Schoology to keep track of period by period attendance. So the numbers listed here for attendance will not match what's in the office. Messaging a teacher is very easy to do in Schoology. Simply choose one of your children's names in the drop-down menu in the upper right. Click the envelope by the teacher listed under the admin to message them. Students can message their teachers as well. As a parent, you'll be asked to join various groups. For example, as I mentioned, each graduating class has a Schoology group where high school counselors post updates. Many grade levels in 3rd through 8th grade will create a group where the team that works with your child will have one group for the whole grade level. They will send home a group code. To join a group, make sure you're signed into your account, and you can click Groups and Join Group and enter the access code the teacher has sent to you. Learning management systems for schools are comparable to cell phone carriers. In the cell phone industry, there are 3 major carriers, Sprint, AT&T, and Verizon. I think we can all find something we don't like about each one of them. In learning management systems, schools have 3 basic companies to choose from. I'll admit, there are things we don't really love about Schoology. The app is hard to navigate, and like most apps, it gets updated often, and they're often changing the layout and look of it. Schoology is great when it comes to the ease of use for students and teachers and the options it offers us, but it doesn't have the best app. If you get used to the Schoology interface on a computer, the app will make more sense. We do have some tutorials that I would recommend on the technology platform tutorials page. Just go to our district website, click on the Parent tab, and then click Technology Platform Tutorials. Here you'll find tutorials for Schoology, including one on using the iOS app. Just click on the blue links for short videos that explain how to. You can click on the tab at the bottom to see how-to guides for various Google apps your child uses. We'll continue to add to these throughout the year. That was a lot of information, so hopefully you have learned a lot in the 3-part series and you feel more confident about starting the year. There's no doubt that there will be some bumps in the road. There always are. Know that teachers understand that learning these platforms is tough because many of them are learning too. Hang in there and reach out to a teacher or someone if you need help. We're excited to have your kids back and we want to do our best to make this year a successful one.